Have you invested into a new website, but you're not really seeing the results in terms of an increased amount of leads or any kind of growth? Well, there might be some things that are holding your website back from getting more leads. In today's video, we're going to go through what some of those things might be. So one of the first things that might be holding you back is the call to actions and where they are placed. So there are a lot of websites that you'll go through the page and you'll be scrolling through the page, and maybe you read something that made you think, okay, I'm ready to take the next step. But the problem is there is no call to action around at that point. So in a lot of cases, you might have to scroll all the way back up to the top of the page, or maybe even the bottom of the page, or even click on something that's on the menu to bring you over to another page to sign up for whatever form they have. Well, this is going to hold a lot of people back from moving over to that next step. So you want to make sure that your CTA placement is placed in such a way that you're never really scrolling too far to find the form or a phone number or something that people can use to take the next step. Whether that means that you have a form following the user throughout the website, or you simply just have buttons placed strategically throughout the page. Not having your CTAs placed in the right places is definitely going to hold a lot of people back and is going to be holding back your leads as well. Now, the next thing that might be holding people back from moving over to the next step, which results in less leads for you, might be that you might be asking too much information. Nobody wants to fill out a form that's asking 17 different questions and asking about their childhood history and all that other stuff. You want to make the form simple enough that you can get the information that you need while also not asking the user to give too much information away. So, a form with a simple name, email address, if you're doing property management, then maybe even a property address. But you don't want to be asking so many different questions on the form that it looks overwhelming and the user doesn't want to take the time to fill it all out. So if you're asking too much information, that's definitely holding you back as well. The next thing that might be holding your website back in terms of getting more leads might be the fact that you're not offering anything in return for people's information. What you have to realize about the internet today is people are going to treat their information as a transaction, meaning that if you're just putting a CTA on your website that says, sign up for more information, or sign up and we'll reach out to you, or sign up for a phone call today, that's not enough for people to actually fill in the form and give their information away. Now, as a property management company, if you're putting something like get a free quote or get a free rental analysis, well, now you're offering something personal in return for their information. So you are now having a transaction in place. And you'll find that a lot of other property management companies don't really give anything in return for information, and that's why they're being held back in terms of lead growth. And last but not least, it might just be the content of your website isn't that good. So if you have a website and the content of the website reads very boring and it's not engaging and it's not really targeting the people who you need to target, well, then why would anybody want to become a lead? You need to make sure that the content on your website is interesting, it's engaging, and it's also relevant to what the people who are coming to the website are looking for. If you're not matching those things up, well, they're not going to become leads. So you need to make sure that you're creating the right kind of content on your website and you're creating engaging content on your website. Otherwise, your website is going to be held back for leads. With these tips, you can hopefully help your website to produce more leads. If you want to get some more information, visit our website at upkeepmedia.com. You can also visit upkeepmedia.com/growth and schedule a growth marketing session today where we'll go over some of the things that might be holding your strategy back as well. So feel free to schedule a call with us today. We'll see you next time.